Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Arrow Season 6. Now, back in Arrow Season 5, we had the most challenging villain that Oliver had to face, and that wasn't necessarily when it came to the physical nature of it, but it was more of the mental and psychological side that made this villain so good, and that villain was, of course, Prometheus. Now, obviously, right at the end of Arrow Season 5, we saw Prometheus, or Adrian Chase, blow his brains out, which then resulted in Lian Yu beginning to blow up, with the majority of arrows cast on it, and of course this was due to Adrian setting up a dead man switch. So because of that, you might be looking at the title of this video and thinking, like, what the hell are you on about, Pagey? Did you not watch the Season 5 finale of Arrow? Well, as I'm sure a decent amount of you would have seen at some point over the past day or so roughly, we got the poster for the big Arrowverse 4-show crossover event for this season. Now, I'm sorry I actually didn't do a video on the poster reveal and stuff like that yesterday. It actually came out like 5 minutes out after my video went up yesterday. So weird coincidence. It was actually pretty fitting because that video from yesterday was also on the crossover, but over the next couple of days I'll talk about some stuff from that poster and some other stuff that they released on the same day that they released that poster. So as you can see here, the crossover event for this season is called Crisis on Earth X, and before anyone loses their mind, no, I don't think we're going to get anything like the events in Crisis on Infinite Earths. I saw a lot of people bringing that up for some reason. The term crisis is just, well, a common term that's used in comic story arcs, so it's just a nod, I guess, to that, which is pretty sick. Now, I'm not going to point out everything in this video. As I said, I'll talk about it in future videos. I'm just going to go over the Arrow-related things for the most part in this video. So in regards to what characters from Arrow will be taking part in Crisis on Earth X, we have Wild Dog, who you can see on the poster just here, Green Arrow here, of course, Dinah Drake here, and of course, Mr. Terrific to finish off. I did see some people blowing up online. You might be able to guess what specific group, but they were blowing up about the fact that John Diggle and Felicity Smoke aren't on the poster. Now, they are going to be in the crossover. We know both of them are alive at the beginning of Season 6. They survived Lian Yu. So it would be silly to think that they wouldn't be in the crossover. They just won't be dealing with the threat physically, so it would be weird to put them on the poster. But anyway, to the main focus of this video, in the poster you can see a character that looks awfully a lot like Prometheus. Now, for those saying that this could be the Earth X version of Green Arrow, which I did see a couple of times, that isn't the case, as we do see the actual Earth X version of Green Arrow right here. So this dude here is someone else, and he looks a lot like Prometheus. So you would have to think that this is another take on Prometheus from Earth X, or a very, very similar character. And honestly, it comes as no extreme surprise that they would do this due to how well received Prometheus was last year and how popular Adrian Chase became. Now, that is the only real big issue when you kill off a villain at the end of the season. If they were very popular, it is difficult to bring them back into the fold, especially on Arrow, where it is a very grounded show. But now that we have the multiverse, when Arrow hangs out with the other shows, it does give them the ability to do some pretty cool things, such as bring back dead characters. Now, there is the chance that this could be the Earth X version of the Dark Archer or Malcolm Merlin, which is of course still a possibility, as the legends will be in the crossover, obviously. So he has been a villain for not only Arrow in seasons, well, I guess 1 to 4, but also Legends of Tomorrow in season 2, so it would make sense if he were to come back and be up against our heroes once again, because a lot of them would know who he is. But one other person who could be the identity of this character is the Earth X version of Roy Harper. If you remember back to a couple of weeks ago, we did have Colton Haynes, who plays Roy Harper, tweeting out that Roy would be back very soon. So is it possible that Roy Harper on Earth X is this Prometheus looking character? And the answer to that is yeah, of course he could be, but out of the three candidates of Adrian Chase, Malcolm Merlin and Roy Harper, you would have to think that Roy is the least likely of the three to end up being this guy. Now, I did see a lot of people saying, hey, there's a lot of people on the left, there's a lot of heroes there versing only those 4 villains. There's not a lot of villains on that side, and I have a feeling they didn't want to show every villain that's going to be on Earth X. There's definitely going to be more than the evil Supergirl, the evil Green Arrow, the evil Flash, and the Prometheus looking dude. I just don't think they want to give too much away. They could do it where basically every hero has an evil doppelganger, but that could be a bit hard to do, maybe a bit too costly, just making like different suits and stuff like that. But I am expecting much more than those 4 villains, just because seeing that they're evil versions of characters we already have, they'd be like evenly matched in regards to their power set. So hopefully they do have more villains, and I'm assuming they will. But sorry for the shorter video, guys. Hopefully you would understand we didn't really have much to talk about in this video, but it will have more stuff regarding this poster, not just on the poster, but the information that they revealed along with the poster as well, which is pretty interesting. And as I said, we'll talk about it in future videos later in the week. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be awesome if you could leave a like on it just to show your support for the video and the channel as a whole. Let me know in the comments section down below all your opinions on this. What do you think about this Prometheus looking dude? Do you think he's like the Earth X Prometheus, or is he like the Earth X Dark Archer? He has the mask on, but then again, all the other evil versions of the characters have masks on as well. So you can't really say, oh, it's a mask, so it makes him Prometheus. But yeah, just leave all of your opinions down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.